Well, hello everyone. TheOntarioGardener back with another episode of the King's Coffee, and we're up to OT day 36, which is actually day 51, if you want to look at it that way, because it's 36 plus the original 15, that is 51. That's pretty high. I mean, I'm not sure if I've ever gotten up to OT day 36, maybe with other things. What is in here, by the way? This is a coffee machine, right? We're going to keep copying because right now, remember last episode, this was set up... Oh yeah, I wanted to do a loop system here. Slightly different here. We also don't, I think we're missing a, are you missing a smart grabber? I hate not being able to ping these. So what is this one? Oh my god, this is so annoying. Well, okay, so yeah, I think what I wanted to do here is I did want to loop this one too, because why not? So let's just do a quick practice mode. Because the idea is to have the display stands doing full coffee, right? That's basically where we're at here. And I almost like want to set it up to where there's all it's doing is that. Because it's the first table that's a bit of a wonky setup here. So basically what we have to do with this is if we do that. No, I want to, okay, let's rejigger this a bit. So basically what I want to do is put this here. And then what we'll do is we'll put this then like that. And then this one can go like that. And then this one can go, no, it has to go like this. And then that's going to go like that. So that should actually, it should still actually be fine, really. Let's, do we have the, I don't know if we have the grabbers for it. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Because basically what I want to do here is I want to loop this around. Yeah, we definitely have, yeah, we have the grabbers because this is a grabber here. Because you want to feed as much coffee through the system as possible. We could actually just use the counter, I guess, and so we could save one of these. So let's just do, we have a bunch of practice modes to actually do. So we have to do this one to make this one loop around, and then we have to get up there. Yeah, so then we'll do one more practice mode. And then we're gonna rock and roll here. Go here. I love how back in the day, for those most of you, well, I shouldn't say most of you, a lot of you may not know this, but back in the day when you would go practice mode, it would spawn you outside, regardless of any mod. Like there were no mods really back then. Okay, so that's fine. So that's fine. Yeah, so it's just gonna send it like that anyway. So I don't really know how to get around that without some silliness here. But you know what? It's still gonna work because. Yeah, like this is fine because everything will back up eventually, right? And that's kind of the whole goal here. Doesn't matter if this pushes it up this way. It doesn't really matter. The whole idea eventually is to have 4 of these being pushed out at the same time, which I think we're going to achieve that quite easily. At the top, we're good to go here. We have the coffee loading up there. Because remember, we have number 9, right? Let's see what the cats order. Yeah, because see how quick that goes through, how much quicker they're serving them? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Let's get rock. We gotta get in our position. So and remember, we bought the next 2 tiers of affordable buff, and I think that's going to be good, especially for the table consumables have a chance to be reused. So hopefully that means we don't have to stand here and do the cutlery as much, but it's not a huge dealio. Not much, no research today. We're just going to do copy pasting, etc. Not copy yet, copy pasting. We're not copy pasting. Okay, we got to phase through this. You got to do it 3 times. Yeah, and the 3rd time you can phase through. So the first time, they're going to be ordering not just coffee because of the way it works. Let's see if they actually reuse the cutlery. I don't know what the percentage chance is. It's just a chance. So that one, obviously, they didn't. So it's funny that light that's next to the number 2... teleporter there and where their tables are, it's actually not red. I think that was a change not recently, a change at some point, because if it be red, like the things that hang from the ceiling can be quite annoying. That one I didn't even put a cutlery on, did I? Come on, phase through, number 3. There we go. But you know what? The groups are coming in pretty fast and furious. Okay, so they didn't reuse any there. I think the slowdown, honest, look at that. Everybody wants coffee. That's awesome. That's awesome. So there they reused. That's good. They reused. So the slowdown that we have here is actually the customers walking in, right? That seems to be the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a 15 group. Everybody. Oh, okay. That's so incredibly fast. Do you have another group coming? I'm just gonna call. So yeah, I don't know how to do it to where, because they don't actually take. How's everybody? They don't actually take orders until. Oh, they reused it too. Like the orders won't be taken until the last person is seated. Now it's. You're right, because there is no. Oh no, there is. It says halves, so it's okay. I mean, we're. Oh, they reused that one too. That's two reuses in one time. I think I actually called too many. Yeah, so back in the day, for some of you might know this, if you watch my videos in the playtest days, is back in the day, customers, like if they have a the reason, again, if they have a long walk to the table, as soon as the first customer sits down, almost, the orders would be taken. That doesn't work now, because basically what you could do there with big long runs, not with tons of people sitting down, but if you have a heavy run where there's lots of groups, many groups, you could theoretically serve them before they even get to their table, which is very cheaty, by the way. Like, it's not cheaty that you can serve them, but it's cheaty the way the mechanic works. Like right here, I could be serving them before they even sit down. So that's a little bit, it's not balanced properly, but it's been fixed, of course. It's been fixed for, probably a year now. You can't do, all right, that one didn't reuse. That's good though. Yeah, if you have, the only way that having this automated with the cutlery going on is to have it basically, you have to have charming for that. Otherwise, you can't really automate that because the customers won't sit down. Charming, I think it's tier 2 maybe, or maybe it's tier 3, that customers will sit down if there are things on the table. And that's a real good way to do a coffee run as well, because you could theoretically, well, I guess it wouldn't really change. Like, you could put the cake stand on this table right here, right? And then you wouldn't have to move it because it wouldn't do anything. There we go. Okay, the display stands are actually working. And the reason why they're working very well for us is basically because all the other things, the latte, the tea, as well as the iced, are all backed up all the way. They're always backed up. Now, this thing down here in the bottom right where my mouse is, I'll use my mouse because I don't have to move around up here. Could this be set up differently? I don't think so, because look, we actually have 5 ready to go. Watch this. That's 1, boom, and then 4 more, boom, and then we have to just wait for the... All right, this is actually working quite well now. I'm very, very happy. I don't think you could make this any... Well, you could make it go faster by putting another coffee machine up here, which you basically have to get rid of one of these. Corner grabber, coffee machine, smart grabber, corner grabber. Like, yeah, that would work. Is it necessary? I don't think so. Okay, we're out of them now. So I guess we'll just use the supplies. Can I get it quickly? Yeah. No. Call the next group in. Oh, there we go. Wait for it to swing. Swing down. Yeah, I mean, I don't think having more than 4 display stands would really be that helpful for us. Granted, we don't have room for them anyway. There's 0.0 room. I mean, I guess you could put one... Well, no, you couldn't break this table up. You couldn't break the table up because then these two would be separate tables, yeah. Unless you'd put a table in the middle. But you're not really gaining anything then because you have to just put that one up there. So it's not really any different. I'm just going to keep calling because we're doing well. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good to have not 100% getting coffee. Reuse, that's great. And the reason why is because... the coffee way we're doing it right now, we can actually do 6 at a time. I mean, okay, I should rephrase that. We're not anywhere near having a chance of losing at this point, because until you can't call anymore, like until calling is becoming a problem, like, or I should say, as long as you can keep calling, you have no worry of losing, right? Because like we're calling to get to the next group because everything's going so quickly. Ice is back up. Lattes are backed up. The cafe is backed up. The tea is good. I mean, do we need a freezer for the tea? No, but it's helpful for that first group. If they want tea. Yeah, we're gonna call the next group. If they want tea, all right, we're reusing again. That's awesome. So definitely, in hindsight, hindsight, probably about 10 or 15 days ago, 20 days ago, I should have got sharp cutlery, and then I should have gotten the tier 2 buff. But I mean, all it's doing is making the day go by faster. It's not making it... I wouldn't say it's making it easier. It's just making it faster. Yeah, we're doing really well here because you have 4, you have 6, and 8. So you actually have 8 coffees just waiting to go. You're going to get 1 right away, and you're going to get 4, and then you're going to get 2 more. Boom. It's really, really nice to see. That's it. Last group. Well, I can't call anymore, so this... Yeah, this is good. Yeah, we have 1 more group coming in. So, my friends, excuse me, my tickle my throat. It's very cold here today. It's like 5 degrees Celsius, which is ridiculous, honestly. So, there we go. All right, so that day basically took around 7 minutes, which is not bad. We're still making some cashola here. Ooh, all right, we have another card today. So, I mean, high expectation is kind of irrelevant, I think. Tipping culture, I mean, yeah, because you can't get all you can eat and stuff. You can't get those cards. So we might as well just do tipping culture. It doesn't matter. Like, we don't need money. Like, it's kind of irrelevant, honestly. So is it worth even looking at any of these? Not really, I guess, is it? Supply. We don't need more supply. We have 30 groups. We have enough supplies for... No, because this is a full one. So 4 times 12, or 4 times 8 is 32. So we have enough for everybody without reusing. Now, do we want to buy more coffee machines? I think I'm just going to keep buying them and just storing them for now. Because we could put another set. I mean, eventually we may need it. I don't think we will. But, yeah, we're just gonna start. Yeah, there's nothing really we're going to do right now. We're just going to get it going. Yeah, I'm not going to keep buying things off the display stand, or off the display stand, off of the whatchamacallit. And also what's good by having the frozen prep at number 8 is that 4 coffees are going to go down right away, which means it's going to fill up 2 display stands automatically right away. And we're waiting for a little bit of cafe here, which is not a huge deal. All right, research is done. We're not really doing anything with research right now. So if you come out here and you let this swing and you go, whoa. No, okay, that's not going to work. We got to phase through it. Come on, can I face this, please? Thank you. Thank you, Yakni. What is right here? Oh, it's just the Yakni sign. Yeah, we're gonna start calling because we have 30 groups to get to. This is where I wish we could fit in 2 groups. Now, as I said before, this over here, like, I don't know if you could fit 2 big tables in here with allowing space to walk around with, because you'd have to have them walk up through here, which isn't impossible. I don't know. We can call, like, we're fine here. We can't call 10 groups. That'd be too many. But, yeah, like, I'm just thinking. I mean, this is working, right? It's just a matter, could we get 2 tables in here? Would it really go that much faster, though? I don't know if it honestly would. I'm not sure. Because we're kind of maxed out on the speed. Now, we could redo all of this and basically have one of these feeding 3, and then those 2 on the end feeding another one. So you could have like 5 machines or 6 machines or something rocking and rolling here. Is that necessary? No, but it's okay. I mean, I'm very happy. And the funny thing is like I pre-record most of my videos. So whenever you're watching this one, this has likely been recorded probably 5 days ago, 4 days ago. It's just how I do it, and it's fine. Might as well get a floor buffer, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And it's, I like reading the comments from people that say, oh, what about putting a teleporter here? What about doing this? What about doing that? And I always find it funny because they've been pre-recorded, I always get to that the next episode or a couple episodes down the line. So I always think that's kind of fun that, you know, I'm already kind of planning. I always plan ahead, right? And people are like, oh, you should do this, and I already plan it. Now, again, you know, if you're doing a run, you do it how you want. Like, there's no rule. You have to follow what someone else says. But I always appreciate, people who are watching this now, I always appreciate the comments. Whether I listen to the comments or I just do my own thing, it doesn't really matter. But it's just, the point is that, you know, I like the comments. Man, that group is so fast. So here's where I got calling, because it's just like, the thing is that this meter up here like barely moves. Do you think we could call again? Yeah, you can call one more time. Boop. Because we have 30 groups. Like, that's a lot. Now, again, if we wouldn't have the autumn map or the large group cards, if we just have groups 1 to 2, our group count right now would probably be close to 200, I would think. Because let's just think about it. The minimum it'd have to be more than 200. It'd probably be 400. Because right now the minimum group size is 11. So if we have 30 groups, that's 330, right? 330 customers minimal. If we have all groups of 15, that's 450. So yeah, we're having anywhere between, I'd say, an average of 350 to 400 groups, 400 customers a day, which is nuts if you think about it. Because if you have group sizes 1 to 2, that means you're gonna have probably 200 groups. But the I guess the issue with having that many groups and having that many like small type tables is it'd be very difficult to automate it. Your automation would have to be set up exactly how I have this, and you'd have to have like a table. I don't know how you'd even do it. You'd have to have multiple setups for that. So I guess if what I'm trying to say in a sense is that it would be harder to have more groups, but the day could probably go by faster, because if you only have groups of 1 or 2, you're not going to have 8 lattes to serve. You're going to have 1 or 2. And your surplus of things, like over here, over here, your surplus of things would stay stocked up more. But it'd be very difficult to have an automation with 1 to 2 groups to have that many through it. You could use sharp cutlery. I don't know how you'd even use sharp cutlery, because you'd be going through so many sharp cutlery boxes. It'd be crazy, right? Yeah, we're good to go here. I think we have one here. Yeah, see, like we're calling people. We're at the state where we're like calling groups. Is that going to be a double group? It is. So I'm just going to hold off on that. Oh, no, wait, I'm going to take it as close as I can without taking it over, and take it over. I was literally I just tapped mine. I don't use O and P anymore. I used to use O, P, K, and L. Like that's like the default keyboard controls. I used that for a long time, but it got to really bother my hands. So now I use the number pad. I use 8 and 9. So 8 is interact, and then 9 is pick up, put down, and then 5 is ping, and then 6 is your enter button or your ready button. All right, we're moving through here pretty well. It's just right now the speed. Honestly, the speed is the customers coming in and out, because as soon as they sit down, they're being fed within like 3 seconds, done. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? So like it takes probably 2 to 3 times as long for the customers to walk in and walk out as it does to eat, which is great. Like there's no way you can manually serve faster than this. You can't. There's just no way, because you're gonna have to run back and forth between things. So you can't serve manually any faster than this. Even if you have 4 people, trust me, you're not going to be serving You're not going to be serving faster than this setup. You're just not. It's just, you can argue with me, but you could have 12 people. I think even if you'd have 12 people, you still wouldn't serve faster than this setup. Maybe slightly. Depends on how the coffee setup is. Isn't the coffee McKine? I say McKine because it's funnier than saying machine, but All right, we should have one more group coming in, I think. Or actually, no, that's the last group, which is good. I mean, we're doing... Yeah, because we took advertising, right? That's right. Now we have another 25%. But we're doing great. We're doing great, guys. We get another customer. We have 2 more days to get through. Or actually, no, we have 30, 20, 30, 38, 39, and then 40. Yes, we have 3 more days. I bought a 4 buffer. Well, that's not the one. I wanted the auto one, though. It's okay. I'm going to buy... I don't know why I'm buying these, honestly. Like, they're not going to help with anything. So I think what I'll do is, maybe what I will do is I'll get the floor buffer, and then we'll upgrade the floor buffer. And I'm just going to leave this in here to upgrade, because I hate that you can't ping, like the ping goes like that. I'm just going to leave the floor buffer in here to copy. I'm not buying anything else. I don't need anything else. Do we have another smart grabber somewhere? We do. So do I want to, like, I could get rid of one of these and just set up and have another setup of this. Is it really necessary? I don't really think so. I think we can't really go any faster with the coffee. Whatever. It's all good, baby. Get my trains on. Now, let's see. If it just does the bottom one, okay, then I'm not going to do 2 researches in. So I really only wanted to research the bottom one. And we'll see what we get. Yeah, because here the first table is always going to be a kind of like a whatever. Because you see they have iced coffee, they have tea, they have lattes, they have so it's wonky mainly because the display stands aren't set up yet. Like we can only research 2 things because the display stands aren't set up yet. Oh, I can get through it that way. That's the only reason why. Now the display stands are set up, so we have 1 latte, 1 tea. Like, it's not 100%, it's 68%, which is still like a pretty good amount, honestly. But I don't need to be. Now again, if you would do it well, that's where that's a thought too. You wouldn't be able to fit 2 tables in. Well, maybe would you? No, you wouldn't be able to fit 2 tables in, because you still have the cake, the sugar, and the milk, and then you could have the coffee. So you would need 4 teleporters. Because if you'd have 16 display stands, but the problem is they take up so much space. I think it'd be very not feasible for that to have. Well, you could have 2 rows of them. You could put 8 in there, but 8 still isn't 100%. 8 is only, what is 8? 8 is 90%. So that's quite a bit compared to 68%, but I don't really think it's necessary. All right, eat and boom, boom, eat. Come on, baby. Up and down, up and down. Wow, there went so many. Wow, why are there so many lattes? What is going on? What the heck? That was weird. There were so many lattes. I mean, remember, it's only 68%. It's not 100%. But there's so many lattes. What the heck? That's weird. What did we end up getting out of this? Did we get the robo? Okay, come on. Hey, we got robo buffer, which is good. We actually have 2 of them now. If I go up here. Ah, that's the way to do the door. Kind of trick the door a little bitty. Now, the way the supplies work, for those of you who don't know, is the supply boxes will refill, they'll refill a consumable box. Now, if you have 0 left here, for example, it'll give you 8. If you have 4 left, it'll only give you 4, and you kind of lose all of it. So it's better to use all of them and then refill than to refill prematurely. Now, if you're somehow having it automated somewhere where you're not there as much, I don't know how you do it, because there's no such thing as a programmable grabber yet, or a programmable mixer, or a programmable like that. I think that type of automation or that type of logistics is, I don't believe that'll ever come to the game. If I'm guessing, I don't think that'll ever come to the game, because that then takes it into like Factorio, or Satisfactory kind of level, and that's not what this game is about. It's about cooking, it's about automating, but it's automating with constraints. Now, I'm not sure. I think there is a mod that allows you to. It may be a program. I think it's a grabber mixer, not I could see a push mixers, which will have a mixer and it'll push stuff out. But I think there's also a grabber mixer. But again, all that's really doing is saving 1 square, like, because you just put a grabber in there. So is it really worth it? Probably not. But again, I don't really play with those type of mods. The only mods that I play with, which you guys know, well, the only ones that I really use, it says 19 mods, but they're not active like that. I'm using Card Manager because I had to force the community card, which is the autumn run, and I had to force the coffee shop run. So I had to force those cards, but the other ones are vanilla, as you can see, because you get all of the food cards first, the sugar, the cake, etc., and then you will get the customer cards. You're not going to get any other food cards with this type of run. I use Prep Ghost, which you guys know, which to me, that's probably my favorite mod. And then also the other one that kind of takes effect for this run, it would be Smart Grabbers can only be reset in practice mode. They can't reset during the day, which causes a lot of confusion sometimes when it comes to, well, it used to with lettuce. I'm not sure if it was my Olive Garden series or like I had a lettuce, like a salad set, like a salad. I still have it. I still have the franchise of it, I believe. I don't know what it's called. I have to look it up. But basically what was happening is the Smart Grabbers that were pulling the chopped tomato were resetting in the middle of the day for no reason, really, which is a pain in the booty socks. So we're not gonna do that. So yeah, basically you Prep Ghost, you have the Card Manager to force the run, and then I have the Smart Grabber should only reset in practice mode. So yeah, it works out. I like those mods. I don't have any of the ones. You can make ones where your teleporters are colored, where your display stands do that. There's a lot of mods out there. Oh shoot, we have 2 groups now. But none of the other ones that I really, I mean, you have like the enhancement mod, and you have this mod. Those are, and then you have Harmony and Kitchen Library. And those are all dependencies. They don't really do anything other than allow the other mods to work, basically. I don't know exactly how modding works, like why you have to have dependencies. I guess it's just that so many other mods depend on having like this aspect of it. So instead of each mod having it being built in, there's a mod that just has it. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not a modder. I could actually get floor. Wow, we've been using the same cutlery now for I think this is the 3rd day, which is excellent for us. Excellent. Sounds great. I think it's really good. Yeah, we're doing. It's like we could still call people. That's like the beauty here. The beauty of this. Oh, it's the last group anyway. Okay. Yeah, the runs right now are taking about 6 to 8 minutes, give or take. Not that it matters. It's just the days not take longer. But I always like doing like the extended episodes for these because we're basically right now we're kind of running the clock in a sense, which sounds kind of dumb or sounds not dumb. Sounds kind of silly. But we're just kind of running the clock, I guess. Ooh, we can only put, I think, 3 of these here. We have one there, and we can put 1 here. I don't think you can put 1 there. Maybe you could. Well, actually, could you put it there? No. So, yeah, we can only actually fit in 1 more, so you might as well just buy the one we have. The one we have. The one we have. I'm not going to try to do my German voice. I'm not going to try. I'm going to try not to, I should say. This one's here. This one's facing that way. Maybe that'll keep up with it. Actually, no. We could actually fit 1 more in because... Ooh, right. So we have 16 here. Yikes. Now, what we could do, actually, down the line, is if we get 17, groups of 17... Actually, I'm just going to start the day, and then we can talk about it. Because what we could do, I'm going to go up here. What we could do is we could remove the cake stand being automated, and I could stand here. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to reach it though. I'll say, I could just put it here, but I wouldn't be able to reach it. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to reach it. Poo. I'm trying to think how I can explain that. Basically, it would be to free up another table spot by getting rid of a. Oh no. No, yeah, it wouldn't work anyway. It wouldn't work. I'm trying to think how it would work because we have 2 more days to get through, and then we're going to have groups of 16, and then eventually we're going to go up to groups of 17 in 10 more days if we get to that point. Which I mean, I think we're doing excellent here. So, boom, eat and leave, please. Yeah, I don't think that would work. Yeah, because right now we have 1 bonus chair. I'm thinking, I could put the cake here manually. Actually, I'm trying to think here is. If I put, because I can reach this, I could reach a table there, but I wouldn't really do anything with it because we're like kind of taking from Peter to pay Paul type of thing. So we're basically taking a spot from one to the other one. Just trying to think of a way to get 1 more chair out of it. Which, yeah, if I move all these up 1 space and put the cake here, like on. I could just put it on a grabber. It wouldn't matter because it would take this chair would be used up and then this chair would be free. So that isn't really adding anything, which is fine. What are we waiting for now? Who knows? Let's keep calling. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't take the one where there's 2, where you could have. Oh, there's 2 groups outside where you could have them ordering twice, because I don't think it's a reduction, right? Like if it'd be a 30% reduction, I would definitely think about it, but. I think we're pumping through here pretty good right now. There's not really a reason. How can I close tonight? I think I'm 1 tick away, and then I'm going to tap it. Oh, I didn't put the things down. Shoot. And then tap. Oh, 2 tappy tappies. Yeah, it'd be nice to automate these, but you can't. You can't unless you have charming. Because they won't. This group will sit down at it. But the other group coming in, like another group coming in, would not sit down. I'm going to do that here. Just to prove my point. Unless they work differently than I remember. Look at the coffees pumping through. We have 1 latte, 1 tea. That's great. Okay, we gotta actually do it to where it's like this. Yeah. Great. We're doing so well. 1 tea, 2 teas. Let's see, because this group coming in should not sit down, right? Unless they're already passed. See, they're not going to sit down because that was on the table. So it's better to just leave it like that. Yeah, actually, like I said, right now, what's making it slow for us is the speed at which the customers come in. I should get a stopwatch and just time from when the group is like cued to come in, like when it's in, like when the coding says, okay, you can start walking, till they sit down versus them eating. Because they should be in and out. Because right now they're taking sugar and all kinds of things. You hear like those dings, the ding, ding, ding after they have all their food or all their coffee, their lattes, whatever. That's just like the extras don't start ticking through until everybody has their food. I say food, but everybody has their dish. Because you'll see here, like the coffee cups or the teacups, see there's the tea cups, because the teacups will go right away. The milk and the sugar are consumables, and you'll see them kind of tick through. The sugar can be melted, which is why there's a flame above its head, but it doesn't have any real effect on the run for today. And then the cake is a consumable, but it's not it works the same way as like the soy sauce, the maple syrup. If you're doing like the American breakfast, I think it's the American breakfast mod or something like that, has that. And then the mustard and ketchup, they're basically they're condiments, so they're not consumables. They don't disappear. You just place them on the table. Oh, you know what would be cool though to do? I don't know how feasible that would be. My juices are flowing now because I learned how to force the different runs like this. Wonder if it'd be cool to do like an automated hamburger and hot dog restaurant with this map and just use the autumn. But the thing is though, is it's your group sizes can't go they can't go up. I'm gonna look to see that. I'm gonna look to see, because I don't know if there's a mod that gives you another customer every 3 days. I'm gonna look into that. If there is, that's definitely something that'd be worth trying. I think that'd be pretty cool, because I'm gonna start getting into doing more, I don't want to say modded runs, but more kind of custom runs. Like in the vanilla gameplay, you can't have the autumn community run and coffee shop. You can't do those together unless you force the cards. But I also have, I'm just throwing it out there. I know you're going to be watching this well after this has been recorded, but I'm going to have some Halloween content coming out probably in the time of recording today is October 10th, just for reference. This will likely be out on the 16th or 17th or something like that, or maybe the 14th, whatever it is. But I have some Halloween stuff that's going to come out well before Halloween that I think you guys may enjoy. I was thinking of doing a Halloween run plus North Pole map, like with the bins, like with the, what are they called, the North Pole, the workshops, right? I think that's what they're called. I guess we could do our research, right? There's not really much to research. Yeah, it's just doing discounting, which isn't a big deal. Because we're kind of, I think we could probably only everything else is discounted as much as it can be right now. All right, we actually ran out of the, wow, so we only went through one box then of the supplies. Or not even one box, because this one up here, these haven't been taken yet. Wow, so we went through almost a whole day, because that means quite a bit of them reused. I'd say close to, more than half reused. I'm just going to call the last two groups, because we should only have two coming in. If we have three, then that might be a little problemo. Nope, because they all path and like bunch up. Where the King's Coffee signs, they all kind of bunch up together. Wow, that reusing is really, really good. Okay, cool. Another day in the books. The days are taking about 6-7 minutes in my commentary. Now, I mean, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Like, how would you improve this run? I mean, really. I was thinking of doing a hamburger and hot dog run. I was kind of saying that before, but it's like, ooh, another car. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, no, not shoot at all. So, if Double Brew had a huge reduction of customers, I would take it. But it doesn't. Which is kind of, I don't like it. Because your all you can eat and your double helpings all have reductions to them. Double Brew doesn't. So that's not really good. So we can earn less money. It's irrelevant to us because we have 7,000 coins. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. None of this matters right now. We don't need any of this. So let's just keep pumping. I just want to keep pumping through the day. And then get the cutlery on the table first. Now, could we make this go any faster? No, because this is going to feed through. Because the first group always has a mixed bag of. Oh wow, we actually went through everything else. It's always a mixed bag until the coffee has, kind of gotten to where it needs to be. But now everything's locked in, loaded. Why are they all over there? The stupid, like, the floor puppets are so odd. Like, they'll just go up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back. Like, literally the same 2 squares, which is so silly to me. But that's okay. Okay. Get more of this going. Yeah, I'm going to look into some of the mods, and I know some of the good modders, like Ice Milo and some of the other ones. I can't remember, like, their Steam names versus their Discord names. Like, they've come up with a lot of these mods, like the Card Manager. I'm just going to try to, I want to try to, like, do silly, like, not silly runs, but do kind of more crazy stuff other than just the basic vanilla, which I do enjoy the basic vanilla runs. Trust me, I do enjoy that. You know, but it'd be something here like, okay, well, do we do an autumn? I just like the autumn card, I guess. But I know Turbo is a new dish every day. Or no. There's a new card every day. So, like, a Turbo Autumn run might be interesting. And I'd basically... Ooh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't know how far you would get with that, though. Because you basically... I mean, you could do a Turbo Autumn coffee shop. But... I don't know how... It would just be in the beginning. It would be difficult because you'd have all the things right away. But you still would have low group counts. So that's the only kind of thing. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? Cafecito? Huh, that was interesting. I really want to get a mop. Wait for the mop to come to get a robo mop. Not that it honestly matters at all, because it doesn't. It's funny, there's a little glitch when they stand. If you see, like, they'll stand up and then they'll, like, hesitate and then they'll turn and walk. Or they'll stand and turn and then hesitate. Just watch it when these guys stand up. Okay, let's see it. Did you see how it worked there? Let's just see how the other one goes, too. Okay, so not too bad, right? All right, we got another group coming in. I mean, I'm not calling as hot and heavy right now because you kind of don't need to, but we can call a little bit. It just makes the day go by faster. Man, I couldn't imagine if we would just have regular 1 and 2s. Like, I mean, if you have 1 and 2s, because what you'd have to do that is you'd almost have to run conveyor belts to feed the coffee and stuff, which is like it's so slow. But basically, you'd have a well, that's the issue. It's just too slow. You'd follow my mouse. Like, you'd have a teleporter here, and say these are all bar tables. Teleporter here, and then you'd have conveyors going into each other. But then they have to travel all the way down. Now, you could do it with 7 or 8 teleporters, which would be instant-ish. But yeah, it's a lot of the automation stuff. You're dependent on the speed of the appliances, and the main issue, if you will, is the grabbers. Now, I don't know if there's a mod. Like I said, I don't do too much like crazy modding. As far as appliance modding, I should say. I do kind of gameplay, quality of life modding, stuff that I like more so. But I wonder if there are faster grabbers in the game. If there are, that'd be cool. You know what I mean? Or something that you could upgrade to a fast grabber or something. So we'll see what happens. We're doing well. I mean, I honestly, I know I said this last episode. I don't know how we could make this better. Like, you can't really. The only thing would be to move everything. Basically, move all the tables. I got rid of all my tables. But move all the tables up here and just snake in 2 big tables. Really condense the way that the coffee machines work. I'd probably put all those out here. And then maybe try to rig something down here to have like just tons of DSs, tons of display stands or something. I don't know how it would work. You know, because that's the other way around it is you would get rid of all the teleporters except the coffee one, and then just get more display stands, which would see how it glitched there, because you'd have a teleporter here. Display stand, display stand, display stand. So you could put 3 more. That would be 7 or maybe 8 or 9 you could put in there. But that would be about it. 16 is 99%, but it's only 99%. It's not 100%. And of course, look what we get. Display stands, right? Which is funny. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to. I don't have it finalized yet. What the Halloween content is? My Yakni sign. I don't have it finalized what I want my Halloween content. Sorry, hit my microphone. Boom. I don't have it finalized what I want my Halloween. It almost feels like there's a little bit of like a wall here. I'm getting caught on it. What the Halloween run is going to be. I haven't decided what cards I want to combine to make it like a kind of a crazy. Because remember, it's the trick or treat cards and all that, which is super fun. Anyway, you can have ones that are playing tricks, playing treats. I think there's also one where it does start fires. I don't remember. I don't know. If it does, I'll get rid of that card. I don't want fires, because that would be a bad time. Don't need the fires. I could probably call again. Try to keep these. Whoop! I did call. Whoopsies. That wasn't necessarily. Oh, we're going through a lot more cutlery today than we did yesterday. Well, I think we are, at least. And you just transform. I mean, you could have that automated, I guess, having this feeding into this one if you're locked in like a square. But, I mean, does it really matter? Definitely not. Look at that. We want one iced, one latte. Not bad. Let's see what these guys want. I'll call the next group. Why not? Oh, call them. Come on. I mean, because it's like 68% or say 69%. We have one ice, one latte. That's it. Not bad at all. Now, the other way you could do display stands to make it not just solely on like the coffees, like the regular coffee, like to make it a problem with that is you could have display stands that are basically splitting two different items. So if you have 4 display stands, it's 68% of one item. Or 68% they're going to order what's on the display stands. So if you'd have 2 display stands with coffee, 2 with lattes, it's not 68% that they'll each show up. It's 68% that they will order one of the 2. So I guess theoretically you could say 34% or whatever. I think that was how it kind of would work. Makes sense that way, but it's just to split the load, because if you don't have tons of coffee machines, you're going to have a bad time, right? We may get one more group out of that. I didn't do any research today. Is that a problem? I don't think so. There's nothing to copy. I guess it's just the DC and discounting. You can only discount one thing. Everything else is one coin. So, all right. Another good day. Man, we're like the days are, they're still around 6 or 7 minutes per day, which is not a lot. I mean, if you think about it, doing a run where if you'd have more customers, the days would take a lot longer because you couldn't get 16 people in. Oh, get ready. We have our groups go up. Our groups just go up. Table bonus is 142. What? Oh, it's because we get less money. So that's for the table bonus. So it's technically not a bonus, but if you have the fancy tablecloths, the purple tables, that table bonus would be a positive number, obviously, because I think you get 50% more or something. So here it goes to show that coffee, we served 285 coffees that day. Wow. Yeah, right now we're serving close to 500 people. Close to, if not over 500 people. Well, I'd say minimally 330 plus 66, that's 386. So say 400. Yeah, probably anywhere between 400 and 600, 400 and 500 people, which is a lot. Deco Day, is there any, I'm just looking to see if there's any Yakni signs. No. What? There are no Yakni signs. Oh, there it is. Is it a Yakni, though? It's a T sign. Or, the eat sign, but I call it the T. The eat. That was introduced a little while ago, the eat sign. Okay, where are we at on time? I think what we'll do is, you know what, let's just call the day here, because I mean, right now, until we hit OT day 50, things are going to be pretty much like status quo here. So, yeah, I don't think we can go. I was trying to think, how can we set up to go faster? And I don't think we can go faster. It's just, we can't. And I mean, it'd be nice if I could save this map and then just copy paste it and then rejigger all of this over here, but it's not feasible to do that. So I think what we'll do, guys, we'll end the episode here. I'm going to make these episodes a bit longer because it's just a lot of waiting around to finish things. But as I said before, stay tuned for the Halloween content. Also, as Christmas approaches, stay tuned for Christmas content. I have a lot of cool stuff planned Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Also, head on over to the PlateUp Discord and make sure you check out the announcements tab announcements channel, because that's where any updates will come out if there's any sort of Halloween or Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, or Christmas, or any sort of holiday content. You could find it there, or you can find it on my channel, because as soon as content like that is available, you'll have it on my channel to watch. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. It would be much appreciated, as always. And if you're enjoying this series, which is getting pretty cool, I mean, crazy. It's getting crazy, but it's also getting boring in a sense, because we're just waiting around. So we're doing my Ontario commentary, which I think I like. Let's just start telling stories. Anyway, guys, hit the subscribe button, take the bell notification, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.